What? One of one. Mookie freaking Betts. Drew Reimer.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
They smell so good. Is it just me, my friends? I know this sounds absolutely horrible. Anybody else here like the smell of gasoline? Give me a hell yeah in the chat. I don't know why. Obviously, I don't huff or anything, to be straight with you. But I've always loved the smell of gasoline. I don't know why. Oh, hell yeah. Wow. I am so peanut butter and jealous, my dude. This is absolutely freaking amazing. Wow. That is a Tyrannosaurus Rex tooth. Dustin, you win, bro. How cool is that? I love it so much. Jonathan over here says, man, 6-year-old Jonathan just peed himself. You're not cool unless you pee your pants. If peeing your pants is cool, then call me Miles Davis. Battle Mariners. Oh my Lanta. Wow. Check that out, you legends.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Congratulations to the Tampa Bay Rays and Kirk Noah. You just got yourself a Strokes of Gold Junior Caminero. That is a case hit, my dude. Congratulations, Kirk Noah. Damn, brother. And you already know, buddy, that is a rookie. So if that was mine, that would go straight into the pre-grade pile, my dude. Damn. Hey, get out of my head, Kirk Noah. I love you, brother. Thank you. I am so stoked we could pull that together, big man. Wow. Oh, wow. Number 22 out of 25, Jackson Churio. Congratulations, Kirk Noah. Goodness gracious, my man. That is beautiful. You know what that deserves? Junkwax Nasty. Congratulations, Kirk Noah. 22 out of 25 on the Churio. And that is a triple material relic, buddy.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Holy shiitake mushrooms. How about a fantastic Friday morning banger? How about a little morning wood?
Giggity, giggity.
James Wood. On card. Mojo Refractor. Prospect autograph. Lightning has struck twice, ladies and gentlemen. There you go, Mr. Behrman Sr. Torrey Holt. Junkwax Nasty. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Congratulations, Dylan Carter. Holy cow there, buddy. Wow. That is not numbered, but that is still absolutely beautiful. Congratulations, Dylan Carter. Amazing. Wow. I am so stoked that I could find that for you, Dalen. Name the 5 best rappers. Dalen. Dalen, 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 and Dalen. Because I rip hot fire. There you go, buddy.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my.
Very good. Okay, very good.
Gods recognize gods. Who the fuck is that guy?
Beautiful. Yes, it was DJ. But would you just look at it? Our second Kayla Harrison rookie autograph here in the family. Bro, you win.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Junkwax! Nasty! Congratulations, Felicidades Cesar Mendoza. Beautiful tarjeta, mi amigo. And Kayla Harrison is a soon-to-be Hall of Famer. Seriously. One of the best female fighters that we have ever seen grace the planet.
Our old song was Baby Back, Baby Back, Baby Back. It was about ribs cause that was our thing. Our new ribs are bigger, the whole menu's better. So we changed the song to be bigger than ribs. Chili's is back, baby back, baby back. Oh baby, Chili's is back, baby back, baby back.
Oh my Lanta. Oh, Senor Mendoza. And gotta love pack number 4, my brother. Come on. Junkwax nasty. Congratulations, Felicidades, Cesar Mendoza.
Oh my God.
How about stud prospect for the Colorado Rockies? Charlie Condon on the Power Brokers. I know it, Luke, I know. That is absolutely beautiful. 2 out of 8 on the Charlie Condon. And Condon is a stud. Stab it for Brian, then toss it. Your wish is my command, sir. There you go. Pick the paper up, put it in the bag. Bop, bop. Pick the paper up and put it in the bag. Give me a hell yeah if you remember that. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. A couple of stabbed wanders. And then he wants us to go ahead and chuck them as well. Double yeet. See ya. Seattle Mariners. Number 2/100. And folks, how about first on print to 100 on the Juan Soto?
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
How about a casual Friday morning bookend, ladies and gentlemen? First on print, Juan Soto to 100. How cool is that? Congratulations to the Nationals, and that is Rob Richardson. Oh, it's backwards. It is a redemption, and oh my Lanta. Wow. Dual autograph, Seth freaking Rollins and Drew McIntyre. Damn. P.T. Barnum. Ooh, you got a Jack Ruby. Jack Ruby relic. Wow. That's fun. I'm putting that one in a penny sleeve for you. We will top load that one before it gets mailed off to you. Mark Bluma. But that is a first here on the channel, my man. That is the very
This is where the transmission came from, right?
Yeah, I heard it. Cracking wax and breaking backs.
Then it's time. Let's go get our spicy water.
It's Thursday morning and the fam's on deck. Dalen's fired up and we're setting the specs. Mrs. Junkwax packing like a pro, while the kids are helping run the show. Sawyer's on cue, Wyatt's got speed, Owen's bringing that JWV creed, and Mikey one's in the back with flair. We've got good vibes rising everywhere. We're gonna rip, we're gonna ship, with gratitude flowing on every trip you want in. Come take your pick, head to JunkWaxVintage.com real quick. Personal rips and breaks away, and the blog's there too if you want educate. We'll laugh, we'll cheer, we'll chase some heat with cards that sizzle and legends to me. This family's tight, this hobby's true, and thankful Thursday's made for you. Yeah, we're gonna pull, whoa, with heart and soul. We're ready to roll. Come join the goal. It's Thankful Thursday. Let's start the day with JunkWaxVintage, the only way. We're gonna rip, we're gonna ship, with gratitude flowing on every trip you want in. Come take your pick, head to JunkWaxVintage.com real quick. Personal rips and breaks away, and the blog's there too if you want educate.
Yeah.
Well, top of the morning to you, you legends. It is always so damn good to see you. Happy Thankful Thursday. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around, my dear friends. How we doing? Ray, it's wonderful to see you. Ron Halliburton, top of the morning to you, my brother. Great to see you, too. How we doing there? Steely Dan, good morning. Scotty Too Hottie Kuniko, good morning. Mr. Matt Butcher gracing us with his presence. What's up, Matty? OG of the family, great to see you as always. Wyatt, good morning. Scotty Too Hottie Trianfi, good morning. My second favorite J-Rod, top of the morning to you, buddy. The Hammer, and we're not talking about Mark Coleman. Jeff Hansen, good morning, legend. Good morning, Matt Butcher. It is so good to see you, buddy. How are you? Long time no see, you handsome son of a gun. Another OG of the family gracing us with his presence, making my morning. Dallas, good morning, and we're not talking about J.R. Ewing. How you doing, brother? Jesse, good to see you. And absolutely, go M's. Thank you. Always happy to have a fellow Seattle Mariners fan in the family. Raymond says, hey, Dalen, I can't lie. You kind of look like Randy Johnson in a good way, of course. Well, thank you, my good man. He's a good-looking fella. I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. All right, legends. You already know. We have an action-packed, thick with 5 C's, Thankful Thursday in front of us. We have a 7 hobby box baseball break. I am ridiculously excited to bust into that little bad boy. I see you, Jesse. Not lately, my man. Good morning, the amazing Randy. How you doing, sir? All right, legends. We have a 7 hobby box baseball break to bust into. We have a few family rips to bust into as well. A whole bunch more 1989 Upper Deck. Yes, please. So, folks, you know what we must do. Let's start this show the best way we know how. Let's get some music happening. Let's bust into our very first item of the morning. And you know what that is. I love the emotes, Dallas. Thank you, big man. James McMillan, what's up, dude? How does your grading works? That's a great question, my friend. I use a digital microscope that I invested in. It's a very high-end digital microscope. I have basically the same tools that the grading houses use. And I spend about 15 to 20 minutes on each card evaluating the surface, the edges, the centering, and the corners. And then I also polish them up for you. So that's part of the pre-grade fee. And then I send you a professional grading report, Mr. McMillan. So if you have any other questions, my man, please feel free to reach out behind the scenes. I'm happy to help you, buddy. Good to see you this morning, James. And Randy, absolutely blowing me up over here with TikTok gifts. I sincerely appreciate that this morning, my man. You already know that helps to keep this whole thing on the rails. Much love to you, Randy. All right, my dear friends, we busted into that nectar of life. It's true, Dallas. It's true. I've done a lot of things in my life. That's a fact. All right, folks. Danny, so lead time on pre-grading services, right now it's 3 to 4 weeks, my friend. Little bit of a backlog in the pre-grading department. So, and then just a heads up, my dear friends, we are busting up the price of pre-grading at the end of the month. So I don't want there to be any surprises. But as I have always said, folks, I'll be very transparent with you, always. All of the grading houses, PSA, BGS, SGC, FCG, all of them have raised their prices. We have not. So it's time for us to catch up, and we're going to do that at the end of the month. So I just want to give everybody a heads up. If you have already paid for pre-grading, of course, your fee stays the same. But for all new pre-grading that starts September 1, we're going to knock up to, I think, $12.50. I think. Might even go up to $15. We shall see. Travis Gwine, good morning, you legend. Damn good to see you, my man. Rhino Resellers, it is great to see you this morning, my man. Happy Thursday. Reese Lightning, top of the morning to you, buddy. All right, my dear friends. Alan White says break spot is fine. I appreciate that. Outstanding. All right, legends. We got to bust into our very first pack of Juicy. Juicy. Junkwax. Well, good morning, Mr. Fullington. How you doing, brother? Excellent to see you as always, you handsome son of a gun. All right, let's start off with some good old 1990-1991 NHL. Shout out to Mr. Ryan, who donated this box to the family. Good luck. See if we can't find some juice. Roger that, Alan White. No worries, buddy. Good morning, Jeffro. How you doing there, eh? Long time no see. I miss you, Jeffro. I'm used to seeing you every day. All righty. I agree, Malcolm. Yes, he is. True story. Starting off with a little Babbage, the Dave variety for the Hartford Whalers. Why am I saying Whalers? Weird. Jesse has a question over here on TikTok.
Oh, yeah. What kind of a question you want to ask?
He says, where else are you live? So, my friend, and I know we have a lot of new people in here this morning, so I'll hit you with the spiel. My name is Dalen, also known as JunkWaxVintage. You can find me here almost every single morning, starting your morning right with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always just a couple laughs. Typically at my expense, and I would have it no other way. So if you are new here this morning, folks, keep in mind that we are live on 5 platforms simultaneously right this second. So you can find us on TikTok, Facebook, Kick, YouTube, and of course, the whole rest of the fam damly is over here on Twitch. So if you want to make the switch, my friends, we would love to have you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for asking, Jesse. I appreciate that, buddy. Travis Gwine, it is wonderful to have you this morning, my brother. Thank you so much for the tiny dinies and the hearts. Shout out to you and Mom, our favorite Loma Linda. And by the way, Jeff Hansen, is it your birthday today, good sir? Because if it is, happy birthday, brother. I believe that is level 43 for you. Same as myself. Ryan Pfeiffer, good morning, brother. All right, we got a Benoit Hogue. Keith Primo on the #1 draft pick for the Red Wings. Shout out to Linda. How about Calgary? And that is Al McInnes. Shout out to Justin McGinnis. Minnesotan, Neil Wilkinson. Mark Habsheed. Gary Galley. Shout out to the Sea Galley. Kip Miller on the Young Guns. Krushelinski. That's a apellido. Mike Krushelinski. Clint Malarchuk. Wes Waltz. on the Young Guns for Baston. Shout out to Timbo. And Matthew Schneider for the Canadians. Excellent. Nice little first pack of juicy junk wax, if I do say so myself. Travis Gwine. Which Red Wing was it? That's a good question, my friend. That is Mark Habsheed. Can't say I've ever heard of that fella, but that's who he is. Old Habsheed. All right, all right. Mr. Matt Butcher says, I remember when you first started ripping hockey. Ha! Appreciate that, brother. You have been here that long. It's true. Okie dokie. My dear friends, my family, if you have not checked out JunkWaxVintage.com this morning, you might want to. There is a brand new Bo Jackson Battle Arena break up there. And if you want to fill that little bad boy this morning, we will bust that bad boy this morning. Threaten me with a good time. Cheers, my friends. All right, folks, we have a delicious group of family rips this morning. So do we have a Dutchie with us? John Van Dyke. I think he's on Pacific Standard Time, so I don't know if we have him this morning. But Dutchie, if you're here, please let me know. Mr. Rob Richardson, my brother from another mother. Top of the Thursday morning to you, buddy. Shout out to Mallory Latoya. How is the family pharmacist on this thankful and thick with 4C's Thursday? Thank you, Corey Bader. I agree. Mr. Hanson, is it your birthday? Just want to be sure. Malcolm Washer has a question. He says, do you do worldwide or USA only? We do worldwide, my friend. We ship internationally. And let me share with you, Malcolm. So if you go to JunkWaxVintage.com, you will see it says free shipping for continental US and Hawaii and Alaska, of course. So in the United States, we do ship for free. Unfortunately, we're not quite at the point yet where we can afford to do totally international free shipping, but we try to take the edge off just a little bit. So we cover up to $20 of your international shipping. And how we do that, brother, I just want to be transparent with you. For our continental US folks, we ship every week, okay? For international, we ship every 3 to 4 weeks because we allow you to stack all your purchases. We put them in one big old box, and then Mrs. Junkwax, my much, much better half, will reach out to you via email, the same email that you use at JunkWaxVintage.com, and she'll basically give you a ledger that says, hey, your package was like $45 to ship, minus the $20 that we pay for, and then the leftover portion is what you are responsible for, and you're able to pay for that international shipping, and we ship it out to you. So I hope that answers your question, Malcolm, and I appreciate you asking, buddy. The shoeless one. Joe knows. What's up, Mr. Jackson? You handsome son of a gun. It is damn good to see you, brother. Happy Thursday, buddy. Randy says, when are we getting another wrestling break? That is a great question. I think we have some new WWE hobby boxes coming soon. But we absolutely will. You know it. Oklahoma 43 says, good morning, Dalen. Oh, thank you, brother. Good morning to you, too. He says, I feel like I seen you just a few hours ago. Haha, because you did. I appreciate that, buddy. And it's wonderful to have you. I appreciate that so, so much. Thank you. There you go, Jeffro. That's right. Shout out to Joe Jackson. Love that fella. All right, ladies and gentlemen. It does not look like we have a Dutchie this morning. Shout out to John Van Dyke. We will rip his a little bit later. So, Dan Jacob. Dano, are you here this morning, good sir? And outstanding. There it is, Jeff Hansen. Happy birthday, legend. Appreciate you, brother. And I am so grateful that you are part of this family. Level 43, my friend. We're the same age, you and I, Mr. Hansen. I got you by just a couple of weeks. All right, Mr. Jacob. How about our very first family rip of the morning, buddy? Very first family rip of this thankful Thursday. And it is a wonderful one. 1989 Upper Deck Baseball. Let's see if we can't find you a kid, yeah? Good luck, brother. And thank you, as always, for utilizing JunkWaxVintage.com and giving us some eye candy this morning. All right, we start off with an Arriba Perazza. Oswald Perazza. Old Gene Nelson. Travis Gwine, you made it to level 30 at the end of June. Well, happy belated birthday, my brother. Mr. Kellogg, top of the morning to you, buddy. Happy Thursday, good sir. Great to see you. Great to be seen. Gene Nelson. Razor Ramon Martinez. Rookie. Mike Fitzgerald. King of Leon. Jose de Leon. Keith Atherton from Minnesota. Mr. Steal Yo Girl. Welcome to the Eric Show. Respire. You got the Mets Hollow. And man, we have found a lot of Mets Hollows. And gotta love our Texas Rangers. Shout out to Senor Mendoza. Oh, you know it, Bubba. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate that, big man. Good morning, Mean Brad Green. Great to see you, my dude. Happy Thursday, buddy. All right, we have a John Costello. Shout out to our St. Lunatics. Little Kyle Willard and Jeff Rotel. By the way, Jeff Rowe, I just need you to move to Austin, bud. Sound good? Thanks. Tell the family you're moving to Austin. Hey, good morning, Mikey the Mad Hatter. It is wonderful to see you, my brother. How are you, Mr. Lester? Mr. Concrete, hola, top of the morning to you. And upside down, you are correct, my friend. So we did bust into 2 identical boxes back in 2022. We went through the entire first box, did not find a Ken Griffey Jr., and we found 1 in the second box. So they are elusive, my friend. Trust me. Alicia. Little Craig Reynolds rap. Bobby Brower. Old Jeff Kunke. We're going thrift shopping with some Macklemore. Shane Raleigh for the Fightin' Phillies in the Periwinkle Blue. And last but not least, little Owen Hall. Hurling some heat for the Cubbies. Not too shabby on pack number 1. Jesse, you're in Austin as well? That's amazing, my man. I do sell things sealed. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Of course, we always love to rip things live because that is what this show does. But if you wanted something sealed, of course, we're happy to send it to you sealed. You betcha. Thank you for asking, my man. And if I may ask, Jesse, what part of Austin do you live in? Nothing exact, just like what area of Austin do you live in? I am southwest. Excuse me. Little sippy and naughty water. Brad Green, bro, the last Bo Jackson break was magnificent. We found not 1, but 2 Javon Curse autographs. And then Mikey Kobaugh gifted it to the other Mikey from Sports Cards Nonsense, and I get to reach out to him today and tell him. The Herminator, old Herm Winningham. Oh, you're at Buda. Nice, brother. Well, we are very close to each other, Jesse. Just to let you know. I am South Austin as well, bud. Ricky T, good morning. Oh, you fancy, huh? Pinky's up, brother. You know it. All right, we got the Herminator, Herm Winningham. Fred Manrique. That is the first Manrique that we have found in both of these boxes. Old Tony Chance for the Pirates, rookie. Deion James. The Bone. That is the first Buhner that we have seen in 2 boxes of 1989 Upper Deck. Excellent. Mike Gallego. Big Dave Parker. Rest in peace to the legend. Back-to-back athletics. The Canadian sensation, Mr. Gary Cata. Good morning, Loma Linda. Your son is over here on TikTok. Excellent to have you both. Shout out to Alan White and the Kansas City Royals on the holo. Little Gary Ward. Shout out to Johnny Ward. Tony Phillips. Kevin Elster. Luis Rivera. Dave Schmidt Motors for the Orioles. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. The namesake of the surgery, Mr. Tommy John. And Claudel Washington, back-to-back pinstripes, finishing that one off. Alrighty, we're moving on, Dano. 3rd pack magic, my friend. Good luck. Come on, Griffey. Starting out with some Charlie Lee Brandt. Ricky Horton Heat. David Otto, rookie for the Athletics. Mr. Steal Yo Girl. Don't leave your girl around him. Jack's daddy, Al Leiter. And man, he looks like his dad. Old Bob Kipper. New York legend David Cohn. Mikey Diaz, just looking stoked to be there for the White Sox. Frank Tanana. Couple more holograms. You have the Pirates. And you got the Toronto Blue Jays. Shout out to Linda and Jason Russell and our Canadian cousins. Neil Heaton. Marky Davis. Barry Larkin. Perennial all-star pitcher, Mr. Teddy Higuera for Milwaukee. The Chiseled Chin. Rest in peace to Mr. Darren Dalton. Oh, hell yeah. Always happy to find some Bo. Well, Bo Jackson. Decently centered as well. I'm going to sleeve that one up for you. And Tom Prince, last but not least, with a big fat chaw. Ethan, we are ripping into 1989 Upper Deck baseball, my friend. Soup with Soups, good morning, legend. We have not found a Griffey yet, unfortunately, my man, but we're looking. When you find Bo, Bo goes on the stand. All right, Dan. Penultimate. Hack Magic, my brother. Second to last. Good luck. And Alan White, you're on deck, my brother. With some more 1989 Upper Deck. And a couple, the last two of our baseball mammoths. And some national packs. Mr. Alan White putting on a movie for us this morning. Thank you, Alan. All right, we got a Tim Burstus. Good morning, Josh Hausman. Dan Plesac. Sandy Alomar. Junior. Rookie. Beautiful. First one of those that we have seen in all of these packs. Harley Paleo. Jamie Quirk. Dougie Fresh Jennings. When you order Tony Gwynn from Temu or Wish, you get this guy, old Chris Gwynn. Yes, it does, Travis Elliott. Kurt Young. Old Stanky Pankovitz. You got my Seattle Mariners. On the holo. You got the Motor City Kitties. On the holo. Manny Lee. Stroking some lumber. My PC, folks, unintentionally. So my OGs know. And folks, if you have an unintentional PC, put it in the chat. I want to hear who it is. So I have been pulling Kevin Bass cards since I was like 7 years old. And for some reason, I would always find him in Junkwax packs when I was a little kid. And we still find a lot of Kevin Bass. It is so bizarre. So yeah, I got a whole lot of that fella and his luscious lip curtain. Old Frankie Williams. Greg Walker. And Dalton's daddy, Gary Varsho. And old Chad Kruder finishing that one off. We're going to sleeve up your Alomar rookie. There you go, my friend.
Oh my God! One down, one to go.
Last pack magic for you, my dude. Best of luck to you, Dan. Let's go. If I can get the pack open. Good morning, my friends. It is wonderful to see you over here on TikTok. Thanks for hanging. All right, here we go. Starting out with old Sticky Wickets. Little Bill Buckner. Rolando Arumas. Rookie for Milwaukee. How about some R. Kelly? Sans PP. Roberto Kelly. Juan and Emilian Bell. Charles Hudson. Odell Jones. Jeff Treadway. You got some Chief Wahoo for Cleveland on the holo. You got the Pinstripes on the holo. Kind of hard to see it, but I promise you. There you go. And did I tell you, or did I tell you, folks? Little Kevin Bass. So nice you got him twice. Thank you so much, Sergeant Shaft. I will get you locked in here in just a moment, my brother. Good to see you. NDN1, top of the morning to you, buddy. Joe MMA, good morning. Are you a fellow MMA fanatic? I hope so. Kevin Elster. Tom Brunansky. All about that ace. Don Ace. Juan and Emilian Behringer. Dale Svem. And Ken O'Burkfell. Last but not least. There you go, Dan. I am so sorry I couldn't find you a Griffey, gosh dang it, buddy. But you got a nice Bo Jackson, you got a beautiful Sandy Alomar rookie, and some awesome 1989 Upper Deck. One of my favorite sets of all time. I'm going to put these off to the side for you, my brother. I appreciate you being a good sport. And Mr. Alan White, are you ready, sir? You are so welcome, Dan. Thank you, brother. That is a wonderful way to start our Thursday. There's Mr. Alan White. Excellent. Good morning, Sam Shope. How you doing, Sambo? Pinky's up because we're fancy. All right, let's do it, Alan. And then do we have a Wyatt Rodenbeck here this morning as well? Mr. Wyatt. Because you're on deck, my dude. All right, so folks, check this out. Like I said, Mr. Alan White's putting on a movie for us. We have not one, but two national packs. We have 5 1989 Upper Deck. And then we have 4 1-of-1 guaranteed Mammoth Baseball by Wildcard. Chemo, thank you for smacking the follow button. I appreciate you. You're absolutely right, Upside Down. Correctamundo. All right, let's start with some 1989 Upper Deck, and then we will move into our Mammoths, and then we will finish off with the national packs. Sound good? Best of luck to you, Alan White. I sincerely hope I find you a Ken Griffey Jr. in here, my man. Let's go. But you know we got to pull out that pack number 4 and rip that last. It is Tradicion. There's Wyatt. Good morning, legend. All right, good luck, Alan. Thank you so much, Jesse, for the good luck. User 5266641085364. Thank you for sharing out my live. Tyler, thank you for smacking the follow button. I appreciate you. Ooh, I think we have a Biggio rookie right on the back. Shout out to Bubba. Odell Jones. Ooh, somebody playing the new Battlefield game? That's fun. Ooh, hello. How about the second Bo Jackson of the morning? Awesome. Take Robbie Thompson. Take my best friend, Bo. How about Robbie Thompson for the Gigantes? Shout out to Rob Richardson. Tommy Hare for Minnesota. Scotty Too Hottie Fletcher. Mikey Witt. Old Bobby Meacham. Alan Anderson, AA. And we're not talking about the 82nd Airborne Division. Raleigh Dodgers Hollow. Shout out to Mikey Koba. How about a little John Cangalosi? So folks, he was at the National this last week. Could have got his autograph with our VIP passes. I elected not to because the line was about a mile long. Mr. Willie Randolph. Burt Young. Scotty Too Hottie Fletcher. Sid Fernandez. Willie McGee. And there it is. Craig Biggio rookie. Beautiful. I am bummed they did not give him the rookie treatment. But we'll sleeve that one up for you nonetheless. All right. You know we got to sleeve up that bow too. Jason Curry, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the crew, bud. Of course, friends, if it is your first time tuning into this ugly mug, it is awesome to have you. My name is Dalen, also known as JunkWaxVintage. You can find me here almost every single morning and evening. And my mission here is simple, my friends. I'm trying to hit you with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always just a couple laughs. Typically at my expense. Oh, Alan White, you want to send that Craig Biggio to Bubba? Thank you so much, my man. That is beautiful. Let me put his name on that right now. And I appreciate you paying that forward to the family, my friend. And that reminds me, folks, I do say almost every single day, and I never apologize for the redundancy, that I am absolutely convinced that we have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings in the entire card hobby. Right here in the JWVCC. And Mr. Alan White over there backing that up. Thank you, Alan, for paying that forward to the family, buddy. So if you are new here, folks, might want to smack that follow button if you haven't already. And if you want to go check out JunkWaxVintage.com, that is where you will find everything. Jack, we do hockey. Yes, sir. I think we might be... Nope, we do have some hockey up there in the shop. Absolutely. Mr. Landis, thank you for smacking the follow button. And there you go, Turkey Dude. I'm with you. There you go, Bubba. Got you covered, brother. Thank you again, Alan. All right. One pack down. Moving on. Jack, you are more than welcome to go check out JunkWaxVintage.com, my friend. That is where you will find everything for this channel. Thank you for asking, Jack. Dog, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the family. Mr. Nate the Great, I see you over there, legend. Top of the morning to you. All right, we got a little Rod Booker for our St. Lunatics. Mark Lemke. That is the first Lemke rookie that we have found, and almost 2.5 boxes. Enricoto Arturo's nephew, thrice removed. Jeff Treadway. Dave is always on La Pointe. Robbie Thompson. And Tecove. We have a hollow of our Sandiagans. David Goggins. The man, the myth, the Molitor. Shout out to old Jeff Hansen. And Bree B, our Milwaukee Brewer fanatics. Old Jim Clancy. Robin Yount. Another one shout out to our Brew Crew brethren. Barry Bonds. That is the very first Barry Bonds that we have found in our 1989 Upper Deck. Beautiful. The Shermanator, Sherman Corbett. Von Hayes, who always reminds me of Von Kaiser from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. And Don August, finishing that one off for the Brew Crew. Good morning, Timbo T. Wood. I was one half of the Towers of Power this morning. Good to see you. Shout out to Beef and the Cheese. All right, moving on, Alan. Little cuffing. No big deal. All right, we start off with a Motor City Kitty, Mr. Pat Sheridan. Dennis Rasmussen. Juan and Emilian Bell. Gerald Young going up high for Houston. Somebody bang a trash can for Bubba. Eric King. Don Baylor. Rod Scurry. Channeling his inner Fu Manchu. Shout out to Rick Shu. You got a WKRP in Cincinnati hollow. Got a Pirate hollow. I'm telling you, folks. How about the third Kevin Bass of the morning? It is all about that bass. No treble. How about Mr. F-Face himself, Billy Ripken? Jimmy Jones. Tom Foley. Curtis Wilkerson. Mr. Matty Williams. Donnie Hill. And the not-so-dirty Sanchez, Israel Sanchez. Oh, you know it, Corey Bader. All right, my dear friends, we're down to last base pack magic for Alan White. Good luck. Upside down, are the hollows also a sticker? Yes, they are. Absolutely. All right, we start off with a Juan and Emilian Nieves. Buenos dias, Tio Smitty. Yay, yay. Jim Wallawander. Ale Alejandro Pena. How about some Donnie Baseball? Little Don Mattingly, as Noah would say. Mr. and Mrs. Flannery's boy, Tim Flannery. Big Dave Henderson. Back-to-back Hendersons. Ricky Gone. Rest in peace to the legend. Couple of hollows here. Shout out to Dutchie. We have the Athletics. Shout out to Ben Lesky and Drew Jones. We have the Mets. And man, we have a lot of Mets hollows. Hall of Fame legend for Minnesota, Mr. Burt Blyleven. Robin Yount. I'm Terry Leach. Glennon Davis. Cal Ripken Jr. Beautiful. Little Harold Reynolds wrap for our Seattle Mariners. You got the rookie checklist. The closest we have gotten to Ken Griffey Jr. thus far. Good morning, Slappy. How you doing there, Tony? And last but not least, we have some Joel Skinner with old Brett Boone co-starring for the Pinstripes. All right, Mr. Alan White, we got a couple of sleevers here. We're going to sleeve up that Barry Bonds and your Cal Ripken Jr. to go with your Bo Jackson. Tony says, how was the National? My man, it was absolutely amazing. I appreciate you asking. And there's some big things for the channel coming right around the corner. Because we networked at the National, and we made some really cool connections. So I have already told the family about it a couple of different times, so I don't want to be redundant. But just know some good things are coming, Tony. You remember when we started in the closet streaming with 3 people. Just wait for what's coming, brother. It's going to be pretty neat. Travis Gwine says, I seen the National may be coming to the Motor City. It is coming to the Motor City, my man. So 2028, the National will be in Detroit, Michigan. So I hope to see you there, Travi and Linda. We are going to have so much fun. I can tell already. So the next 2 years are in Chicago, in Rosemont, at the same place that we were a couple of days ago. And then the year after that will be in Chicago as well. And then 2028 is in Detroit. And I plan on going to all of them. All right, Mr. Alan White, we have one last pack, brother.
One down, one to go.
Let's see if we can't find that Griffey in your pack number 4, and then we're getting into your guaranteed one of ones, and then your national packs. Good luck. Mr. Travis Elliott, thank you so much for the gift, you big sweetie. I appreciate that, buddy. Little cuffing. No big deal. Buenos dias, Kobe Luna. I agree, right? Well, believe it or not, Atlanta does have a big card show. It's called Culture Collision. It happens in like 35 days. And I'm hoping that maybe I can swing that and go to that also. But I think that's a tall order. We'll see. I say probably 80% no, 20% yes. But I'm working on it, gosh dang it. All right, Mikey Morgan. Why am I saying Whitson? Weird. Ed Whitson. Will Whip. Will Wheaton. Luis Salazar for the Motor City Kitties. Pat Borders. Tom Pignosy for the Lunatics. Marty Barrett, the 50 cal. Scott Bayo. Couple of hollows. You have some Cincinnati. Shout out to Mr. Sam Shope and Marky Mark and the Wheels Bunch. And the Cubbies. Shout out to Uncle Smitty. A yay yay. Well, Don August for the Milwaukee Brewers. And you're absolutely right, Bree B. Those coats are pretty sweet, right? Craig Reynolds wrap. The Brave Little Oster. Ron Oster. Deer in Headlights. Rob Deere. Bud Black. Candelaria. Billy Schroeder and his cat. And last but not least, little Denny Walling. Finishing that one off for the St. Lunatics. There you go, Alan White. Gosh dang it, that Ken Griffey Jr. rookie is elusive, my man. I hope we find one, gosh dang it. All right, Alan White, let's redeem ourselves, shall we? See if we can't find you another true one of one, you lucky ducky. So, folks, a lot of us know how wildcard works. There is a lot of one of ones, kind of similar to Leaf. But how they do it is each parallel is a one of one. So you might have a one of one that looks very, very similar to another one of one, but it's just slightly different. What they did with these is there are true one of ones, meaning that there is no other parallel that looks like that. And Alan White has found 2 of them thus far. Kind of crazy. And yes, it was, Jesse. I appreciate you getting that, my man. Thank you for understanding all of my extremely obscure references. Triple J, thank you for smacking the follow button. Supremo, good morning. All right, Alan White, good luck. Pack number 4 is already on the bottom. And we have a one of one Ben Rice. I believe he is a pinstripe. And that is like a shimmer parallel. First baseman, and you see there, folks, that is a 2025 national exclusive. There you go, Alan. Pack number 2. I appreciate that, Bodega. Thank you, buddy. Mr. Brandon Franz, good morning. My brother from another mother. How you doing, Brandonio? Just in time to see us ripping into some guaranteed one of ones. And we have Edwin Arroyo, who is a shortstop. And I think he's an Angel, but I could be wrong. Somebody correct me on that one. And that is a Mojo parallel. Beautiful. Round number 3. As always, you incredible human beings, if it is your very first time tuning in this morning, feel free to come over here and join the whole rest of the fam family on Twitch. Ooh, how about your 2023 Rookie of the Year, Mr. Corbin Carroll? On the one of one. Mikey, thank you for smacking the follow button. And shout out to Scotty Too Hottie Kuniko. That is his PC on the Corbin Carroll. All right, Alan.
One down, one to go.
Edwin Arroyo is a Cincinnati Red. Thank you. I was going to say, I thought that he was taken by my Mariners at one point. There you go. Thank you, gentlemen. All right. Last pack magic. Good luck, Alan, and then we're getting into some national packs. Oh, buddy. You are Ethan Holiday rich, my brother. How about your second, Ethan Holiday? I believe that is your number 4 draft pick, who plays for the Colorado Rockies, I think, if my memory serves me correctly. There you go, brother. Oklahoma says, Dalen, this might be a dumb question, but are these mammoth cards graded? They're not graded, but they are gradable. You can send them in to be graded, yes. But they come in 1 touches like that. Good question, my friend. Not a stupid question at all. They're just hard-cased. Okie dokie, Alan White. Last packs, my brother. Let's get into our 2025 National Exclusive Panini National Packs. I sincerely hope I find you something juicy here, Alan. Good luck. For those of you that were not here last night, we pulled a gold vinyl Spike Lee out of one of these packs. Shout out to Jimmy Nuge. Hunter, thank you for smacking the follow button, buddy. Welcome. Oh, hell yeah. How about a little Caitlin Clark?
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
No big deal. Excellent. And numbered to 399, my cousin Tetaroya McMillan. Beautiful. For North Kakalaki. Leaving that one up for you, Alan. Thank you, Dallas. And we're going to sleeve up that Caitlin Clark as well. Outstanding.
One down, one to go.
Mr. Nicius, Rob, my brother. Did you go back and watch the Bo Jackson Battle Arena break from yesterday morning by chance, good sir? You did pretty well there, brother. You might want to. All right. Last pack magic. And we have Shadur Sanders, rookie for the Browns. Their 6th string quarterback, unfortunately. And last but not least, Joey Logano, racer. Shout out to Eric Malave Jr., our NASCAR brother. There you go, Alan White. I'm going to sleeve these up for you, buddy. And I cannot thank you enough for putting on a movie for us this morning, Alan. You rock my face off, my friend. All right, all those are going in your pile, my friend. Your Bonds, the Bow, and your Iron Man. We didn't find a Griffey, but gosh dang it, we did find some good old Junkwax All-Stars. Folks, if you would allow me just a moment, I will be right back. Rob, yes you did, my man. Yes you did, good sir. And Triple J, I am a die-hard Mariners fan. Yes, my man. Absolutely. I am originally from the state of Washington. I now live in Austin, Texas, though. Little spot of housekeeping. All right, all right. Mr. Rodenbeck. Let's keep on going. Oh, you're from Washington as well, Rob. Nice, buddy. Small world, brother. Mukilteo. Oh, I have been there many, many times, my man. Small world. I was born in Tacoma. I was raised in Puyallup. Do the Puyallup. Right next to the fairgrounds. And then I moved to Spokane when I was a teenager. So I have literally lived all over Washington State. Triple J, you traded Jared for batting gloves and a bat. That's awesome. Must be talking about Mr. Kellenek. And Thomas, you were born in Renton. Nice, buddy. My best friend used to live there. Small world. Spent a lot of time in Renton. Your dad was stationed in Everett. That's awesome, buddy. Nice. Well, thank Dad for his service. Okie dokie. Mr. Rodenbeck. Let's roll. And Matty Butcher, if you got to take off, buddy, tell Dad I said hello. And it is wonderful to have you this morning, Matty. We will see you again soon, OG. Be easy. Good morning, legend. Hope you are well. Good to see you as always. All right, here we go. You are just in time to see us busting into some 1989 Upper Deck baseball. Hunting some Ken Griffey Jr. Oh, you're talking about Sundstrom. Roger that, my man. Nice. That's very, very cool, Triple J. Small world, brother. All righty, we have an underrated Mr. Willie McGee. Willie Down Goes Frazier. Julio Franco. The Crime Dog. Hall of Fame legend, Mr. Fred McGriff. Rest in peace to Spokane's finest, Mr. Ryan Sandberg. Mikey P. Well, Mikey Pagliarulo. Rafael Belliard. Stanky Pankovitz. And that is such an interesting photo they got of him. We got a couple of hollows. Looks like the Trolley Dodgers. Shout out to Mr. Mikey Koba. And the St. Lunatics. Shout out to Jeff Rowe and Mr. Kyle Willard. Matty Butcher says, D, you should message me about Pops. He'd be happy to hear from you again. That's awesome, Matty Butcher. Messages work both ways, you legend. But I am happy to chat with Dad. You know it, brother. All right, we got a little Les Straker from Minnesota. Hurling some heat. Mike Felder. Oh, hell yeah. How about some Nolan Ryan?
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Always happy to see some holy noly. Dallas says, I got a 1991 sealed Upper Deck baseball box recently. It was gifted. That's amazing, my man. You'll have to tell us what you get there, brother. Old John Franco, Wander's daddy. Just kidding. That is not Wander Franco's dad. Ellis Burks. Ricky Mailer, shout out to Uncle Smitty. That is his PC. Yay, yay. Dale Svem. And the brave little Oster, old Ron Oster. Last but not least. Rob asks, where can I watch the replay from yesterday? That is a wonderful question, brother. I show you. So if you go to YouTube and you type this into the search bar, JunkWaxVintage, all one word. You do not have to capitalize it. That's just a habit on my behalf. But if you type in the date, just in that format, you got to use backslashes. You cannot use periods or dashes. It's got to be backslashes just like that. So if you type in JunkWaxVintage, all one word, 8/6/2025, it should pop right up for you, buddy. And we ripped that yesterday morning. Dan, he says, you ripping a Topps Chrome Friday or Sunday on Whatnot? Yes. We will be ripping into some Topps Chrome mega boxes over there on Whatnot. Absolutely. Hey, I don't blame you, Dallas. Gotta love Chat GPT, right? Hey, there you go, Rob. Enjoy the replay, brother. You are so, so welcome. And we have another Bo Jackson Battle Arena break up there right meow. All right, good luck, Wyatt. Pack number 2. Starting off a little Mark Grant for San Diego. Jim Eppard. Old Ronnie Robinson. Another Mr. Steal Yo Girl. Wally Joyner. The Bone. From right here in Bernie, Texas, Mr. Jay Buhner. Teddy Jordan Simmons. Franklin Stubbs Barbecue Sauce. Got a couple of hollows. The Oakland Athletics. Shout out to Dutchie. The San Diegans. Hard to see it, gosh dang it, but that is a Padres hollow. Man, it's hard to see it. There you go. Mr. Lover, and welcome back, buddy. We did not find a Griffey yet. We're still hunting. Les Lancaster. Old Vince Coleman. Shout out to Wade Block. Thank you so much, Matt Butcher. I will write you back after the show, my brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my good man. Old Terry Steinbach. Brady Anderson. And Olwine. John Shelby. Old Lee Smith, who always looks like he smelled something a little bit funny. And Terry Leach, last but not least, for the Mets. You should, Wyatt. You're in the same city as that fella. Small world, buddy. All right, Wyatt.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic, my friend. And then, folks, I think we're busting into a 7 hobby box baseball break right after this. Let's refresh that shop real quick, make sure I'm not missing anything. I don't want to make a liar out of myself. We do have some break spots to lock in, and it looks like Travis Gwine has some family rips. Thank you, Travi. So there will be one more family rip before we get into our breaks. I appreciate you, Travis Gwine. A little cuffing. Carefully. All righty. Ooh, we start off with old Billy Swift, who, fun fact, he was on the 1985 USA team with Mark McGuire. Old Wally on the front, man. Jose Bautista. Beach Fallen, good morning, my man. JG, thank you for smacking the follow button. G-Dog says, what are some good cards to start with? That's a great question, my friend. You have a lot of options. I would probably start with like a Top Series 1, Top Series 2, or Topps Update. Or Topps Chrome is always a good one, too. Dave Valley, catcher extraordinaire for our Seattle Mariners. Mark Thurmond. Cecil Espy, founder of the Espies. Just kidding. I can't back that up. El Presidente, Denny Martinez. Alan Anderson. Larry Sheets, that is Gavin's dad. A Lance in the streets. A Larry in the sheets. Old Stretch's cousin, Jack Armstrong. Donnie Carmen. Dave Rucker. Jim DeShays. The underrated Willie McGee. And the strong Kentucky Waterfall mustache combo of Dennis Eckersley. There you go, Wyatt. Gosh dang it. I'm so sorry we couldn't find you a Griffey, buddy. But we have a delicious Expos holo and the pinstripes. Finishing that one off for you. Thank you for being a good sport, Wyatt. And as always, my friend, thank you so much for snagging those down from the website. I love ripping together, my friend. All right, let me snag a little sippy, and I need to jump up and snag a couple of boxes for Mr. Travis Gwine. Good morning, Ernie W. Snacks cards, I like it. Shout out to Dennis Eckersley. Mr. Tweed, thank you for smacking the follow button. I appreciate you. Welcome to the family. All right, my dear friends, if you would allow me just a moment, I need to jump up and grab some things for Mr. Travis Gwine, my terrific Tennessean. Looks like he took a Panini Prism Baseball Blaster 2024 and a 2023 Chronicles Hanger Pack. I'll be right back. Mrs. Junkwax likes to hide boxes from me, I swear to gosh. All right, Travy Trav and the Travy Bunch. We will bust into those in just a moment, my friend. But we do have some break spots to lock in also. Billy, good morning. He says, I purchased 6 packs yesterday. When are we ripping, or did you already rip? I did not rip them yet, Phil. I've got them right here to the side, buddy. I did call you out a few times, but I didn't see you, so I held them off. I hope that's okay, my dude. But I have them right here off to the side. Give me just a moment, my friend. There you go, Phil. We will get into those in just a moment, my friend. Thank you. G-Dog, Pete Rose? Question mark? Are you asking if we have Pete Rose? Or how can I help you there, my friend? Pete Rose, yes. Absolutely. Charlie Hustle. All right, legends. I got a few break spots to lock in. Our brand new Bo Jackson Battle Arena break. Thank you so much, Uncle Smitty. Yay. Thank you for bearing with me while I write. Ernie says, my Twitch ain't working. I'm so sorry, buddy. Try to maybe close it out and then refresh it. Balake Lorridge, I hope you're doing all right this morning. Good morning, my friend. It's true, blue-eyed Canadian. I know, Blue Jays are killing it lately, right? All right, Uncle Smitty taking 14 and 18. Got you locked in there, my good man. Dan Jacob, you're up next. We have 8 and 12. Thank you, Dan. Next, Senor Andrade from Buda, Texas. My man. Jesus, bienvenidos, my brother. And in our second Topps Chrome Mega Box break, taking spot number 8. Gracias, Jesus. My fellow South Austinite, All right, Mr. Ryan Bruns, 19 and 22. Thank you, Ryan. Got you locked in there, my friend. Beautiful. Mr. Rick Thompson, Ricky T, taking spot number 11 in our Bo Jackson Battle Arena. Thank you, Ricky. Got you locked in there, Ricky T. And then we have Mr. Huerta, Eric, the California Kid, taking spot number 2 in Topps Chrome. Thank you so much, Eric Huerta. That reminds me of Dexter. All right, then Mr. Rodenbeck, Wyatt, taking 4 spots in our Bo Jackson Battle Arena. Thank you so much, Wyatt. Much appreciated, my man. Taking 1, 2, 3, and 4. Got you locked in there, Wyatt. Thank you, buddy. And then Mr. Alan White. Damn! Holy crapola. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spots for Alan White. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Alan. All right, legends. We have 5, 10, 15, 20. Then we have 28 and 30. 27. And 29. And 28. Gotcha. And 26. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Beautiful. Thank you as always, Alan White. There we go. Thank you so much, Alan. That is absolutely amazing. Travis Gwine, I got your products already. We are moving on to Melody, who's spag number 17. Thank you, Miss Melody, in our Bo Jackson Battle Arena. And next, Mr. Corey Bader, and I think we're current because I think I already locked those in. 24 and 25. Yes, sir. We are good to go. All right, let's refresh that little bad boy one more time just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Thank you, Sergeant Shaft. I appreciate you. Trent, you reached level 34 today, my brother. Happy birthday. You and Jeff Hansen have the same exact birthday, my man. That is a beautiful thing. All right, we do have a couple more spots. Mr. Pays, Edgar. Hayez. Number 13. Thank you, Edgar. And next, Mr. Nicius, a marvelous Mainin. Taking spot number 21. Thank you, brother. There you go, legends. We're getting pretty close to full on that one, too. And if we fill this one this morning, we will bust this one this morning. Threaten me with a good time. All right. Thank you so much for bearing with me while I write. I appreciate it.
Miss Kayla, good morning, young lady. Oh, it's your little guy's birthday today. That's amazing. Well, happy birthday to your son. Thank you, Travis Gwine. I am right here and ready for you also. Beautiful. Mr. Morgan Daly, my brother from another mother, just smacked that resub button for the 23rd month. Almost 2 full years over here on Twitch, Morgie. Love you, brother. Hope you're having a thick with 4 C's and very thankful Thursday. I am very excited you get to jump into a break too, Corey Bader. Thank you, legend. I saw those this morning and it put a big old smile on my face. You already know. All right, Travis Gwine. Let's do it. Oh, Trent, you snagged a spot in Bo Jackson to celebrate. Excellent, my man. Thank you so much. We'll get you locked in here in just 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Good morning, Angelo Oshawada. Good to see you too, buddy. All right, we have a Ventura. I heard animals in there, Ventura. I'm sorry, Mr. Chickadance. I thought you were somebody else. Paul Wayner. Good morning, Baron Blair. Jim Gilliam on the classics. Yvonne Melendez. Jet Williams. A Barry in the streets. But a Ben in the sheets. Vertex, Joe Morgan. Lou Boudreau. Another Vertex, Mr. Jimmy Rollins. Mason Hour for Tampa Bay. Shout out to Grayson. Carson Williams, back-to-back Tampa Bay Rays. David McCabe for Atlanta. My PC since I was knee-high to a grasshopper, Mr. Jose Canseco on the Elements, or Essentials, excuse me. Mr. David Cohn on the Donruss Elite. And last but not least, got a little Speedy Gonzalez. Oh, there you go, Freddie, that's right. Yes, Satan? Hey, I hope you're right, Jesse. That would be awesome. Mr. McDonald, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the family. And folks, I know there is a lot of new people in here today. If you are new here, if it is your very first time tuning into these luscious locks, it is wonderful to have you. My name is Dalen, also known as JunkWaxVintage, and you are more than welcome to come over here and join the whole rest of the fam family on Twitch. We would love to have you. And the water's fine. Okie dokie. Mr. Lovern has a question.
Oh, yeah. What kind of a question you want to ask her?
He says, is Chronicles a pack from different sets all put together? Yes, basically. Absolutely right. Yep. They take a few of their different brands and put them all together. Good man. All right, my dear friends, this is Last Box Magic for Travis Gwine. And then we're going to move on to Phil. Good luck. Let's do it. And Morgie, Mr. Moderator Extraordinaire over there, thank you so much for dropping those extremely helpful links. Much appreciated. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you too, you legend. Good morning, Ernie. I'm glad you made it over here to Twitch and it's working for you, brother. Thank you for bearing with it. Empty box there, Mr. Gwine. Pack number 4 to the side. That would be awesome, Zach. Threaten me with a good time, my friend. Clayton, thank you for smacking the follow button. And you know what, folks? I got to give a shout out to Mr. Travis Gwine. It has been a minute since you and I ripped together, brother. I miss you. Good luck. I sincerely hope we find you something juicy. And I'm sorry that I didn't see you at the National, gosh dang it. We're going to rip all these down at the same time. I sincerely appreciate the kind words there, Ernie. You're absolutely right, buddy. That's why I try to get everybody over to Twitch, because personally, I think it's the best viewing experience for this show. Sometimes I think some people think that I'm trying to get them over here to Twitch so they buy stuff. That has nothing to do with it. I see you, Sam Shope. Crazy. All right, good luck, Trav and the Travie Bunch. Starting out with the Big Cat, Andres Galarraga. Fireworks, Marcelo John Mayer. Some Room for Squares. Funky Cold Molina on the Green Prism. Shout out to our Saint Lunatics. Not numbered, but he is number 69. Little Jackson Churio from Milwaukee. The name's Dalton. Rushing. Dalton Rushing. How about some Big Sexy? Bartolo Colon. Eric the Red on the True Silver. Ooh, nice. Shout out to Trent. Big Papa Pump. How about the Big Bad Booty Daddy? Buff Bagwell on the blue cracked ice. He is not numbered. Moises of the Moist. Alou. Bernie Williams. Corey Hunter from Minnesota. Kyle Teal on the True Silver. I bet you are, Travis Gwine. I know you are, brother. Johnny Farmello. That is my brand new PC for the Seattle Mariners on a beautiful blue color match. Nice one. Keep your eye on that young man. Little Ryan Sandberg. Rest in peace to Spokane's finest. Brucey. Joe Endry. Balake. Jacob Wilson. On the red Pulsar Prism. Not too shabby. And that one is numbered to $3.99. And Jacob Wilson's market is on fire right now, by the way. So I would probably look this one up on eBay and see what that's selling for. I'm going to sleeve that one up for you. Ventura. Another Robin Ventura. Ryan Clifford. Jacob Gonzalez. Mr. Sheffield, you're adorable. Gary Sheffield on the True Silver. Shout out to Fran Drescher. Luscious Lamb Chops, Lou Brock. Elijah Rock. And Luis Baez, last but not least, for the Astros. Excellent. I love you being over there on YouTube. Thank you so much. Ballers to the moon. Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday, my friend. All right, Travy Trav.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic, my dude. Upside Down says, you see better and a wider view on Twitch, but here do I think you see the cards bigger on screen. Nice. Well, like I said, my friend, whatever platform that you like to be on, that is where I want you. But I do try to get people over here to Twitch because I think it is the best viewing experience. Oh, hell yeah. Speaking of making the switch, Jesse made the switch, and I cannot thank you enough, you legend. And it looks like somebody already hit you with a... Oh, not yet anyway. I'm so sorry. I spoke a little prematurely. But thank you for making the switch, buddy. My fellow Texan. My fellow South Austinite. All right, we have a Carson Huizenhunt. Why am I saying Huizenhunt? Weird. Cool Whip. Will Wheaton. Thank you so much, Jeff Rotel. Correct. How about the Big Hurt with the big heart on the True Silver, Mr. Frank Thomas. Walker Martin on the blue cracked ice. Ivan Melendez and Donnie Baseball looking to steal, last but not least. Some beautiful, beautiful cards there for you, Travie. We're going to sleeve and top load your Jacob Wilson just to be on the safe side. I believe Mr. Alan White got a PSA 10 Jacob Wilson rookie last week out of our JunkWax Vintage hit boxes, or week before, if my memory serves me correctly. I'm going to put your name on these, Travie. And thank you as always, my friend. Shout out to you and Mom, Loma Linda. That is not a your mama joke. All right, Phil, are you here, my man? You extremely patient man. There you go, Linda. That's right. Bree B, thank you for the welcoming committee. I freaking love it. Ooh, and somebody, an anonymous gifter, gifted J-Bomb a Tier 1 subscription. Hey, Jay, welcome to the family officially, my man. I sincerely apologize because you're no longer a part of the crew. Because you're now part of the family. Good morning, Mr. McDonald. So I am originally from Seattle, or the Seattle area anyway, but now I live in Austin, Texas. Good morning, Coolord. How you doing there, buddy? My Filipino pal. Hope you're having a wonderful morning, bud. All right, thank you, Phil. We have 6 beautiful Don Russ football packs, my man. Let's see if we can't find you downtown, yeah? And these do come out of a sealed case, by the way. And I don't think we've seen a case hit yet, so we're about to find out. Jesse Tucker, I love it, buddy. We now have a Jesse 2. All right, good luck. Let's go, Phil. Well, Darius Slay, Najee, Warner, The Manly, Kendrick Bourne, DeAndre Swift, Herb Ferguson, Daniel Jones, Aaron, JSN, my son's PC, Tyler Murray, Brady Jarrett, Madu Buike, Andre Reed from Melody's Bills. Oh my gosh, it's Kendrick Bourne. So nice, you got him twice on the press proof. Bijan. Oh. About a little Johnny Brooks on the Retro Series rated rookie. Nice. Javon Holland, Malachi Corley, Caleb Williams rated rookie. Ricky Pearsall rated rookie. Mr. Troy Franklin, Stephon Diggs, Eric Dickerson, the legend for the Colts. Look at those giant pads. Jimmy Smith, one half of the brothers Bosa. Chris Olave, Dalen Waddles, Alvin Simon and Theodore Kamara, Rashad White, and a PSA 10 anti-theft device. Beautiful. Yes, pack number 4 is to the side, my friend. Broadway Collects, thank you so much for making the switch from TikTok to YouTube. Love having you over there on YouTube, buddy. So I will be completely transparent with you folks. We are trying really hard to build YouTube and Instagram. So if you have not followed us on YouTube and Instagram yet, if you could take a second and do that, I would be indescribably grateful. Thank you in advance. Sleeving up that Caleb Williams as well. Rafael Quintanilla. Thank you for smacking the follow button, my man. Bienvenidos. You're hunting a Penix RPA. Nice, Zach Lovern. All right, round 2. Little Romeo Dobbs. Travis Swift. Mrs. Junkwax's PC. Clay Sobel, good morning, you legend. Great to see you, brother. Thank you for sharing out my live, Clayster. How about some CJ Stroud? I do like the Seattle Mariners. Thank you so much, Broadway. Dalen Hurts. And Morgie, thank you so much for dropping the Facebook link in the chat, my brother. Super helpful. And folks, if you have not smacked that Facebook link yet, you might want to. Mr. Justin Fields. But keep in mind, folks, there is a security question on that Facebook group. And I hope you know the password. If you need it, let me know. Sergeant Shaft, you rock my face off, my brother. Mr. Lovern says, does Mrs. Junkwax rip as well? Yes, she does sometimes. Thank you so much, Kazoo, for smacking us with a follow over there on YouTube, buddy. And thank you, Coolord. You rock my face off, gentlemen. Twice. And then once again in the morning. Hunter Sipe says, I think I sold you a Mama Breaks Big League card on eBay before the National last year. Hope you're well. Thank you so much, my man. And yes, you did. So fun fact, Hunter, and I apologize. Phil, give me just a moment, my man. So Hunter, I am so glad you're here, buddy. And I'm going to smack you with a follow. But there's a story that goes along with that card. So last year, before the National, I found a Mama Breaks card for my buddy Brandon, also known as Utah Breaks. Okay? The whole point of that card is he wanted to get it autographed by Stephanie, also known as Mama Breaks. Well, I took that card out to show it to somebody, and I misplaced it. Literally the only time that has happened in the history of this channel, and I felt absolutely terrible. So that was a week before the National. So if you remember, Hunter, I reached out to you and I asked you if you could ship it early. And that's why. Is because I wanted to make sure that he got it before the National. So the funnest part of that story, the day that he got it, I found the one that I misplaced. So I was able to take that one to the National and get it signed for myself. And then he was able to take the other one and get it signed by Mama Breaks as well. So you took part in that, and I appreciate it, Hunter. Thank you so much, buddy. And I appreciate you getting that to him really quick. That worked out really well. So thank you. It's good to see you, Hunter. And thank you for smacking that follow button, my man. Welcome to the crew. I'll have to go check out your eBay shop again, my friend. All right, little George Kittle. Harry McLovin. Anthony Munoz. Jerome Ford. McLaughlin. Anzalone. Eli Manning. Mikey Williams. Witherspoon for my Seattle Seahawks. Good morning, Paul Bailey. Simeon Rice. DeAndre Swift for the Bears. Jamal Lewis for the Dirty Birdies. Evan Ingram on the press proof. Amarius Mims on the press proof. Panini Instant Bryce Young for North Kakalaki. Hunter, thank you for smacking the follow button, buddy. Jamari Thrash. Trey Benson. Dallas Turner for Minnesota. Will Levis. Rozier. The name's Dalton. Javon Holland. Ingram. Super Duper. And Taysom Hill. Shout out to Jimmy Nuge. and the New Orleans Saints. Dalen, thank you for being over there on YouTube, my brother. I appreciate it so much. Millennial Mike, good morning. All right, Phil, we're moving on, my friend. Cheers, brother. Hickeys up because we're fancy.
Excuse me, had to have a little housekeeping there, folks. I'm stepping on wrappers down here. Thank you, Phil. Millennial Mike. Well, that is very kind of you to say, my brother. I'm glad you're here this morning. Thank you so much, Mike. Welcome to the family, my friend. All right, ooh, shout out to Washington State University. Go Cougs. Little Drew Bledsoe. AJ Brown. Danny White. Musgrave. Joe Thuney. Old Sam Darnold. Jim McMahon for the Eagles, Bijan, Jamal Lewis, Kyle Hamilton back-to-back dirty birdies, Rasul Douglas, shout out to Melody, Zach Moss, Jeffro, what, the voice change? I sound like I'm in a house of horrors? Say what? Did my voice just change? I didn't do anything. That's crazy. Does my voice sound weird? It sounds weird on TikTok too? Oh my gosh. That is bizarre. Give me just a moment here, folks. I didn't change anything. That is crazy. Is that better? Check. Hello. Does that sound better? That is super weird. I changed nothing. And all of a sudden, I guess my voice changed. That is bizarre. Does that sound better, my friends? I hope so.
How about that? Does that sound better? Check.
Kobe Luna. Oh no, that is worse. Oh, that's worse. Give me just a moment here, folks. Is that better? Hello. No, it's not. What the heck? I am so sorry, my friends. I have no idea what is going on here. Is that better? Check. Can you hear me now? Thank you for bearing with me, my friends. We'll get it figured out. I know it, Jeffro, right? Is that better? It's deep again. Well? I got nothing, ladies and gentlemen. I have no idea. There is no voice changer on. I think I'm gonna have to shut down the stream, folks. I have no idea. I am not joking, my man. I'm not joking at all. No. Phil, if you're still here, buddy, I sincerely apologize. I am so sorry, but I think I'm gonna have to shut down my entire stream because I have no idea why my voice has changed. I got nothing. I've been doing this for 5 years. This has never happened before. I have no idea. I got nothing. I'm so sorry. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to shut down. I don't know how to fix it. I've tried everything I know how to do. So, I mean, I shut the voice program down. It's off. So there's no way it should be working. It's literally closed. Can you guys hear me now? Check. Is that better? At all? Maybe? Not better? Nope. Thank gosh dang it. Alright, legends. I am so sorry, folks. I gotta shut down. I'm gonna have to restart my entire PC because I don't know how to fix it. I have no idea why it's doing this. I didn't change anything. You saw me. I didn't click anything. I don't know. Thank you, Romy. I don't think it's my mic, Adam. I don't think so. I did reset the soundboard, Paul Bailey. I turned it off completely. Alright, thank you, Bree B. Alright, legends. Hey, Phil. You see your cards right here, my friend. I'm not gonna touch them, but I'm gonna shut down and I'm gonna come right back, okay? I appreciate you bearing with me, buddy. Thank you. It's possible, Brandon Franz. It's very possible. I have no idea. It must be. It must be. Alright, I'll be right back, folks. Love you. Thank you.